Resveratrol very quickly. For those of you who might have been watching television this week, there was a special, I believe, on with Barbara Walters, and she spent a great deal of time talking about an ingredient. It was a special about living to be 150. And I'm thrilled that they talked at length, I was told, for a very long period of time on resveratrol. It's great they talked at length about it because I've been talking about it for over 20 years. So it's nice that everyone is talking about this new ingredient as sort of a revelation. For me, it's not a new ingredient. For those of you who followed me, you know it's not a new ingredient. But they spoke about it at length and also spoke about it in terms of there not really being a highly concentrated source available. Nothing could be further from the truth. Anyone who's using my Resveratrol 100 knows that it's a very concentrated source, and even if you look at the most concentrated red wines out there, one capsule here is equivalent to over 150 glasses of the most concentrated red wine. So we're talking about a product here that delivers extremely high levels of resveratrol. Again, like the B12, I was going to do a 25 and a 50 and a 100 milligram resveratrol. We came out with the highest potency first, the 100 milligram. So if you're interested in an ingredient that is the most important ingredient in red wine, that has incredible benefits in terms of antioxidant benefits and supporting tissues and structures and organs and systems within your body, it's resveratrol. They spoke about it in literally almost religious, magical terms. It's phenomenal. It's incredible. You'd think the guy who's been talking about it for 20 years would jump on their bandwagon. I think they were getting a little bit overly excited. It is incredibly important. It is a remarkably beneficial molecule, but I think they were getting a little carried away. It's not going to start people living to be 150 years of age, but it is something that is incredibly supportive, incredibly beneficial. As you can see here, I pulled this one chart out here to show this is the equivalent of this product. So in terms of resveratrol, in one capsule, and they're talking about they're going to be coming out with a product that's the equivalent of 1,000 glasses of red wine. It depends upon what standard you apply for red wine. In looking at an extremely high resveratrol red wine, high concentration red wine in resveratrol in that red wine, we're still 142 to 166 cups. In red wine that's more like a Pinot Noir that has a lesser sort of resveratrol content, you'd be looking at more 300 to 500 cups or more of red wine. White wine, you'd be looking at thousands and thousands of cups of white wine. So it's, I'm not sure what they were talking about when they talk about their levels, but the equivalent of 1,000 glasses of red wine, it couldn't ever be in a single capsule, depending on what that milligram content is, because there's only so much weight you fit in a capsule. Resveratrol is resveratrol. It's a molecule, like vitamin D is a molecule, like vitamin B12 is a molecule. Resveratrol is a molecule. This capsule delivers 100 milligrams of that molecule of resveratrol. That is the equivalent of hundreds or thousands of glasses of wine, depending on the wine you're using to define that standard. So, just in a nutshell, no, we have it. I know we're already in wait list because people have been going crazy about it. We'll be manufacturing it to meet your demands and your requirements.
So every one of the sizes, if you're calling in, they're saying, it's not available, do know that every single one of those are available for you on wait list. And because Andrew is actually the owner of the company, he can make sure that that happens to you or happens for you and gets it done. Now, our today's special.